the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then they're numbered.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit.
And now the ball's loose in the end zone. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Action is set.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The give to the tailback. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's St. Clair. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Action is set.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle.
Taking down at the 49. Brings up 2nd down.
Action is set.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his own 20. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Action is set.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Action is set.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Another sack. This quarterback
Action is
group,
set.
not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson.
And
Tackle is made at the
Action is set.
25-yard line,
Action
and
is
that'll
set.
bring up a 4th down. The Badgers will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. catch in the middle. It's Smith. Inside the 30. Just keeps moving. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Option
The
is set.
Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Option is set.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Option is set.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense room.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Option is set.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 1st downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Option is set.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Lining up for the
categories. You have
PAT.
15 options. Pad empty selected.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that
Option is
scoring
set.
drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Option
checked
is
out.
set.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up
Option
10.
is set.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Working that left side now. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Option
and the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Pace, 27, jump! Eyes up!
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
And
quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Option
you've seen
set.
the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really
And,
feature their best players most
option
times
set.
in those slot positions.
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25.
Option is set. Inside zone. Punter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first
Option
down.
is set.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come
Entering
from
play
this one.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
So
You
we
have
open the
12
final
options.
period with a
All is
third
selected.
down play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first
Option
down.
is set.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw, and it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Option is set.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
Cooler.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe
Entering
he'll
play
get back to the
call.
line of
Coach
scrimmage,
Red
but no more than
Page
that.
Stretch. Option is
Well, the
set.
defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Here we go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab, go to the middle. It's Graham. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Option is set.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to
Option is
finish
set.
this one out if they keep that up.
And the Buckeyes are flying down the field.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And
Man down on the play as the officials take a
Option is
break
set.
to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass
entering play
defense.
call. Coach suggestions.
Well, the offense has had their
There are
way
8
all game long
categories.
up to
You have
this point.
12
Finally, the
options.
defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you,
Selected.
after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Here we go. Set.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance.
And the defense, Abe, got him at the 27.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long. Everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's ball. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Military stun! Military stun!
They'll run it. Still running at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The give on the inside. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Option
The
is set.
Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point in the game, you just can't afford many of those. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Option is set.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
Option is set.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Charcoal! Charcoal!
The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Buys a little time. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook
Action
up.
is set.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hilton.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to
Action
kind of
set.
open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability
And
over the top. This offense has to
action
dial
set.
something up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the
Action
football
is
back.
set.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those
Action is
explosives.
set.
Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Action is set.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Action is
Looks
set.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
Action
the
is set.
penalty. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal.
22, water.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Action is set.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll try to run it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Action
Man
is
down
set.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the
Action is
SEC.
set.
Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today.
And
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
and
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They didn't block the punt, but the pressure definitely affected him as he got that one away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game, because it's been able to freeze these defenses, it's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Action is set.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee.
And action is set.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
And action is set to
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation
entering
of EA
first
Sports
game
College
screen.
Football.
Return to HUD.